spend a day in the life with me, Sky, Kennedy, and that man. We are going to Legoland. Now, when we pulled up, we passed the parking so I can check out this beautiful hotel. And no, guys, I'm not staying there. I can't imagine how much a night. I need to go look it up and see how much would it cost for a night stay at the Legoland Hotel. It was beautifully designed, though. I love that. That's the first thing that we saw, and I loved it. Now, when we went into Legoland, of course, the girls wanted to go on the carousel. I really don't go on this because every time I do, I get a headache. So you won't catch me on it, not never. If Dre wasn't there, they definitely would have had to go on there by themselves because I don't know why, but again, I always get a headache when I get on there. No, guys, Legoland is so big. Like, if you're going to go to Legoland, be prepared. Be prepared for the long walking, the long lines for the rides, and also especially in the summertime, prepare yourself because this is no joke. This is nothing. I could me couldn't swear me lost a pound or two, for real. But we went to the section where we were checking out all and everything there is made out of Legos. Everything. Look, they had Lego hood like Hollywood. And then I ran into this one. I fell in love because it's like beautiful houses. It's kind of like a neighborhood. The kids are outside flying their kites. The dogs is hanging out. And it's just super cool to see that. Again, all made of Legolands. It was really nice. Then we went to the safari to see the animals. Not real animals. They are made out of Legoland also. Not Legoland, of Legos also, which is I don't know, it's super cute. And I don't know, I was like literally more interested than even Sky, because Sky, she just looking, she's like and me, I'm like looking, but I'm looking with excitement because I'm like, I'm happy to see this. Like, oh wow, this looks nice. The animals, like this lion, everything is just made out of Legos. Like, it was just super cool. And Sky was like like, okay, girl, I mean, I guess I'll enjoy it more than you, but that's crazy. Anyways, while Sky and that man went on a ride, me and Kenny sit and had a snack because me and Kenny really not ride. Like, we're not gonna go on much rides. It have to be like a baby ride. Like this ride, that man and Sky went into that ride. I would never. I know Kenny would never, because it just looks scary. Like, just looking at it, it look like, you see that drop? While they ride with a drop, my heart would a drop, and I can't take that. So we sat out for most of the rides, and then we ran into this short. One thing about Sky, she's not fond of people that dress up. She don't like them. Like, when we go places and she see them, even when she go to SeaWorld or Disney World or anything, she doesn't like people who dress up in costume. I don't know why. It's like a fear. She doesn't like it. And I try to explain to her, like, it's just real people that's under there, but she don't care nothing about that. Now, this ride looked it like it wasn't so bad, and then I got in it and it was bad because it goes up, so it's high up, and then I looked down, and who tell me if I go look down? And that man was like, oh, it's not that bad. When I went in there, it was that bad for me because, like I said, guys, my heart can't take it. So when we got up there, he's like, open your eyes and look at the view. I'm like, what view? I don't want to open my eyes, but I did so I can get content for you guys. So that one, I wouldn't go back on again. And then we went to another section where you can build with the Legos. So this is Sky and that man. I think they were trying to spell out their names, but for some reason Kenny had a hard time making the K, and I was like, you know what? I am stretching, breaking my arm right here, trying to fit in because I just wanted to be next to them. And I was like, bump that. So I took myself to the other side. Even though they were on the other side, I took myself to the other side and I tried to write my name, but it was very difficult to make a K with the Legos. So I just went ahead and I just made something else. I just made, and don't ask me what is it that I made. I think it was just so therapeutic and relaxing just sitting here, just standing here, and just putting these Legos, together. And I'm thinking that maybe when I get back home, I need to go get some Legos. It's very relaxing. Look at that. Again, don't ask me what it is because I don't know. And then we went to another section where you can actually make like Lego cars or Lego truck. And I tried to make like an Optimus Prime, but I couldn't find any wheels. So you had to dig in the thing and put your Legos together and get wheels. And then they also had a racetrack where you would race your cars, but I couldn't find any wheels. So we left and then we went to stand in line to get on another ride. Now this one wasn't so bad. I didn't want to get on any rides, but Dre was going with Sky, so I had to go with Kennedy. And I don't see the purpose of pedaling because I don't think it did anything, but I guess it's just fun for the kids. When we got out of that one, we went to the shop to pick up some icicle because it was very hot, guys. It is very hot. You want to keep yourself very cool out there because trust me, I am not a big girl, and I was sweating in places I had no business sweating in. So just know it's hot out there. So when you take your kids, make sure you guys have, and I think when you bring kids, you can bring a little cooler or a snack or something like that. Bring your stuff because I'm sure you guys know, of course, it's very expensive over there. Anyways, we went to the next ride, which is like a go-kart for the kids, and Sky and Kenny enjoyed that. We wanted to go on the boat ride, but the line was too long and they were closing because we were there all day. It is so, like, Legoland is really big. It's bigger than I expected it to be. To me, it's expensive to go there, and at the end of the day, I told my husband it was worth the money because of it's still so many stuff that we didn't do because the rides, it takes long to get on the rides, so 30 minutes here and there can take up time, so we don't get to explore all of the rides and the areas that they have. And we got there probably like 12:30 and the park closed at 6. So unless you're gonna go early in the morning, I don't even think that's enough time to walk and enjoy everything. But to me, it's worth it because it's big. It has a lot of stuff for the kids to do to keep them entertained. This was another ride that we went on with 3D glasses, that we could see them coming at us, and that one was cool. It wasn't crazy. So this one was cool, and we walked and we seen them fighting, doing martial arts and all kind of stuff, and it was just super cool. So once we got done with that, the kids wanted to go to the park area. This is them at the park area spinning and enjoy themselves. Now on our way back to the other side, they wanted to go on the other safari, which was cool. Same animal looking stuff made out of Legolands, which was cool. And then they saw this park side with the bounce house, the slide and everything, and they wanted to stop there. And then by the time we waited in line for another ride, it was time to go. It was like after 5 it was time to go. Like, it was a long day. It was hot. It was as long as this voiceover, but it was hot, but I enjoyed it. I will give Legoland a 10 out of 10. But the next time I go, promise, somebody I forgot push me and I want to. Thanks for watching. Bye, y'all.